So I didn't have the camera on at the point when I did it last night, but I was trying to do a U-turn outside the front of the hotel, and yeah, you guessed it, dropped the bike in the middle of the road. What a knob. So the only damage I've done is just to the indicator lens on the right hand side. Oh, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. So I've just broken off the indicator lens. Right there, right in the middle of the road. Oh, I felt right tit. It was just at a point when the street got really busy as well. As you'd expect, you're not going to do it when it's dead, are you? Pride of Bengal, that's where I went for my curry. Highly recommended if you're in this area. In Thurso. Nice little chap runs it. Ah, that's the other place I was looking at. Bed and breakfast just there. Poor old farmers trying to get the bloody crop in last night. Yesterday afternoon, and it started to shed down with the rain. There was a combine back there between John O'Groats and Thurso, and he was still going even when it was raining. I think he was just getting to the end of that row before he turned the engine off. So this part of Scotland is quite agricultural in feel. So this top sort of eastern tip of Scotland is does feel very agricultural. Why are they following this bloody thing? Some car drivers will just follow anything. My wife's the same. She'll happily follow. Look at that. Wankers. She will happily follow a lorry on the A1, something like that. Yeah, she will. Daft as brush. Oh, look at that view behind. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So today's trip is 230 odd miles. 235 it says now, so more than that earlier. Obvs. So it takes us along this top road up through Betty Hill and on to Tongue. Yeah, we'll leave the agriculture behind and then we'll move into a more rugged landscape a bit further up here. And it does get very beautiful, especially around the Betty Hill area. I know it is a funny name for a place, but it's a beautiful place. So yeah, I felt like a right dick when I dropped the bike. I don't know. I think there is a camber on that road, and I'd parked with the back tyre, so I chevroned the bike with the back tyre against the curb. And the lady said, "Oh, you can park round the back. We've got a car park." So I went out, got on the bike, went to move it round the back, and I just filled up with fuel as well. So it was well heavy. I went to try and just U-ey it in the road, and it was busy, so it's I was stop-start from the curb, and I just toppled over. It started to go, and the weight of it, because these bikes are top heavy, as I've said before, the weight of it was just too much on that camber, and it was beyond the point of no return. And over it went. And the traffic continued to sort of drive around me. There was one guy, bless him, he stopped and came and helped me pick it up. I managed to pick it up on my own with that reverse lift. Went and put the side stand down and then did the reverse lift, and he just helped me sort of steady it at the top of the lift and push it over onto the side stand. But he was the only guy. Everybody else was just happily just driving around me. And so thanks guys. I thought, English bastard, not helping him. They are correct. Seemed to take me an age as well this morning, getting ready and getting out on the road. Don't know why, I was just faffing about. Well, one of the reasons was my cable to my phone with the rain last night. It managed it the other day, didn't get fried at all, and then with the rain yesterday, it just, because this is a weak spot. Ultimate add-ons, if you get to see this, rain does get in here. I know you put the little thing on, the little button to put in the end. I think if you went back to the old design where it was slightly longer, so the whole of the cable was housed inside, because when you're using GPS navigation on your phone, it burns the power off too quickly. Either that or come up with a case where you can plug into the outside of it, where that connector is sealed off. I'd happily pay more for something like that, just so you can have that constant connection. Because when you're spending 8 hours on the bike in rain, all day it rained, you've got to have that connection, because the route was very complicated. It's a very complicated route. I just wouldn't have found it without using the GPS on my phone. I don't want to spend a fortune on a sat nav, because I'm sort of happy with the system that I've got. This works, so I want to keep this system, but when it rains it makes it very problematic. Right, I'll shut up about that now. It's going to get really windy today, up to 45 miles an hour, I believe. Probably even stronger. It's actually, oh, look at that rainbow. It's actually lashing down the rain out there. So, I'm not sure what that's called. Is that Dune Ray? Yeah, that's Dune Ray. It's a nuclear power station. Rainbow behind it, look at that. I don't know whether you can pick that up. That rain is definitely coming in though, look at that. They did say rain today. Wind is northwesterly, so we've got it in the face for a bit till we get to Tongue and then turn out of the wind. We should as well get some shelter, because we're heading down through a few valleys, so we'll probably get some shelter from the mountains. But the problem is, when you do that, you tend to go around a corner and get blasted in the face by sort of 90 mile an hour funneled wind. Just really stormy out there today. Be a bit bizarre through the winter living up here. I'd like to come up here for a bit, but I wouldn't want to live here full time. Hell no. Thank you. Starting. Another rainbow forming there. Oh shit, I need to go up there. Bollocks. Bollocks! gorgeous around here. Let's go up a mountain in a howling gale and pissing rain. Yeah, let's do that. The rain is going sideways on my visor. The wind is so strong. This ain't easy riding. Scotland in September. Having said that, I've been up here in July and it's been like this, so it's pretty wild. Look at that, how gorgeous. I recognise that from Mr. Vida. Weather was a bit nicer when he was here. The sun keeps trying to break through, which could lead to some really exceptional landscapes. you know, this might be shit, but it's not as shit as what they're going through. These seams in the middle of the road just push you everywhere. Hate them. Really upset the bike. You have it going in, you know, on a track around a bend, and then the tyres touch the edge of these seams, and it just pushes it, throws you completely off balance. Get behind those trees, that's better. It's cold now. It's great when you get behind the trees, get out of that wind. Out Nahara, Leg and Bonner Bridge. There's a few red phone boxes about. It's the second one I've seen this morning. My neck scarf is wet. It's not nice. Sunshine and showers, or heavy rain and tiny little bit of sunshine. It's actually sunny where I was earlier, where it was pissing down just 10 minutes ago. It's actually sunny over there now. Bastard! step out and it starts pissing down again. It's getting on me tits again. Getting on my tits. Oh shit, I need to go up here.
Went for a walk with the stars last night. Did not believe that I would end up right. Lucky endings were not something for me. I drove around all across the land. Thought that I was caught in a one-man band, but playing all those sad and lonely songs. My faith was lost, my hope was gone. My dreams were shattered and I was done. I was roaming down the street in my weary feet, and then you came along with the love so strong. You took me out of the cold into the fire. You're picking me up when I'm down on the ground. Whenever I'm low, you are lifting me higher. And when I am lost, you make sure that I'm found. Out of the cold into the fire. Out of the cold into the fire. This is too good for a man like me, be treated by someone so tenderly. I'm afraid that I might wake up someday. Sometimes I feel like I'm someone else. I don't really know if I can trust myself. When I think of who I used to be. My faith was lost, my hope was gone. My dreams were shattered and I was done. I was roaming down the street in my weary feet, and then you came along with the love so strong. You took me out of the cold into the fire. You're picking me up when I'm down on the ground. Whenever I'm low, you are lifting me higher. And when I am lost, you make sure that I'm found. Out of the cold into the fire. Out of the cold into the fire.
Shite. Wrong lane.
My faith was lost, my hope was gone. My dreams were shattered and I